All right, so kind of late here. I don't know. I didn't even mean to take this trade here on VTNR. VTNR was a complete accident. I don't even know how I took 100 shares, but somehow I did. Um, I don't know. I only have one set of keys to buy and sell on my keyboard, and they're like a combination. So I don't know what happened. I accidentally went on the opposite side and pressed something else, and for some reason it's still filled in order, even though I have no other keys filled in. So somehow I ended up taking this trade by accident, and obviously it flopped by 3 cents. I'm down on commissions primarily. Kind of sucks. So either way, that stock's doing pretty bad, I'd say right now. So MRIN. This one's actually breaking above, this is another one we had on watch. I do like this one. Now, nice recovery from 388 all the way above 4 and above VWAP. Now it's pulling back. Decent pullback. I actually really like this pullback. 5-minute doesn't look too good though. 10-minute looks okay. 10-minute doesn't look that bad. Let's see. We have some resistance up here at around 415. Some support here, I guess, at around 405. Let's see. See if we can get in on a micro pullback here for the next 1 minute to rip. All the charts look fine. Everything looks okay. Well, I can't even buy it, so oh well. Try to get in there at 407. Looking for the next 1 minute high to break. Overall target would have been the high of this candle here, 413. Once I see 413 break, I would like to get into this resistance level of around 416, but not working out. Either way, I would be flat right now probably because now it's breaking lower. So just like yesterday, well, I wouldn't stop out for sure, but because I'm not down yet tremendously or something. I'm not out of my 15-cent stop, but just like yesterday, false break it seems. Not false break. I mean, just some sideways consolidation. This one, the one yesterday, actually just broke lower, so that one was not good. But I can't even trade this one if I wanted to, which kind of sucks. So far I'm keeping note on what I can and can't trade. So this is a $4 stock. Can't trade a $4 stock for some reason, so I might only be able to trade everything above 5. So there's a break I would have been looking for, but let's see if it breaks the last 1 minute. This looks like a false break now. So I would be going for 413 or so, and now it's all the way back to 405. I don't know, this one's kind of choppy. It's just, I'm not really feeling it. Broke that low there, definitely a false break. So that's not what I want to see. Not really holding this level. So let's go ahead and get in on another stock, MDJH. So it doesn't look too bad. This is coming up to its 200 here. That's what I'd be nervous about. RYTM. That one seems kind of choppy. FFIE. No volume. ACVA. Same situation, no volume. MRIN seems like it has the most potential, or like the most action in it. Seems like it's kind of setting up better than the other stocks. It's just a nasty false break here, but it seems like it's just sideways consolidating for a second. So here it's all the way back up to 411. See if we get the break to 4. There it is, 413, 16, and all the way back down to 409, 408. Okay, so VTNR, the 5 and 10 minute don't look too bad, but the 5 minute just crossed, 10 minute has potential to cross. 1 minute's actually curling up here though. So 5 minute, although it did cross in the MACD, it does look like it has potential to break its last high, which is right here at 39. Oh, I guess it already did by 1 cent. It would have to break, well, there's now 3 cents. It had to break above view up and hold for me to stay interested in this one. The pre-market chart's not too bad. I kind of like it, but it has to hold these levels. I definitely want to see it over VWAP and over 550 really for me to stay interested in it. I'll let this one work itself out, see what it wants to do. 2ST, I can't even trade this one. MDJH, too choppy. You know, although it has the volume in it, I don't know. It says the float's around 1.5 million, but it's kind of hard to believe on this one. I mean, it's not really doing anything. MRIN, so breaking higher again. All right, so this one's kind of a typical stock that we've seen before. Pops up, makes a new high, breaks back lower. So this one made it all the way to around 418, and then we've seen it back to 414. So it's a 4 cent drop. So that's just telling me, one, that this one doesn't have huge potential, that it doesn't really go anywhere. I probably have to take bigger size to be profitable on this one. Well, I can't even trade it, if I'm being honest. I can't even trade it. But it seems like I'm gonna have to make or take a lot bigger share sizes on this one, just because it's not moving as much as you know, other stocks. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, honestly. I'm surprised you're still tuning in here, but no worries, man. Actually, if you can, you know, make some time. Like I said, have that trading game or something. You can probably do that at night or whatever before you go to sleep, or just study a little bit. And yeah, you just keep it up. You keep it consistent, and eventually transfer into the simulator or do the actual thing. But yeah, I totally get you with the classes and all that. So no worries about it, man. VTNR, BKKT. I like BKKT here. It just needs more, well, I would say volume, but float's kind of high on it. It's almost 40,000 or 40 million, I mean. I can definitely trade BKKT because I know I've traded yesterday, and then we've traded it the day before yesterday. So we've traded this one a couple times. Just the daily chart on this one's not the best. It's bouncing off its 20 EMA, but I mean, it's kind of dead. So we had to wait for this. VTNR, MDJH. MDJH is breaking lower here. This one's not doing it. This is the one that hit its 200 almost, and now it's rejecting that level. So its 200 was where, around 340, and it hit about 332, somewhere around this level, 334, and now it's just rejecting. So MRN is making a really nice move overall. It just sucks I can't trade it. I don't know. I'm actually pretty upset that I had to take that loss in the morning, like for no reason. I don't even know how the trade took. I don't even know how the trade happened. If I'm being real, I just, you know, pressed a key or something, and like I said, my keys to buy and sell are combination keys. I know I didn't press my mouse on a buy, so I don't even know how it happened, but I guess, I mean, that's just money wasted right there, especially on this account. You kidding me? So I do like VTNR. VTNR doesn't look too bad for a move higher here. The only thing I don't trust is the 10-minute MACD, But I'm not even scared of the 10-minute MACD really. So here's a break lower, it just broke its trend. And now it broke lower on the 5-minute. As long as it doesn't break this low, 525. What's the low of this candle? Well, there's 28. So there's a pop back up here. So now I gotta readjust my trend line. Okay, so I do like VTNR, especially on the 5-minute to break higher. As long as the 10-minute low doesn't break, then I think we're still good. Because the next 5 minutes gonna open here in about 4 minutes. Same with a 10-minute. And if this can finish pretty high and keep sideways consolidating here, forming this kind of wedge or triangle, whatever, then I think we can actually see this breakthrough VWAP, and this would be the new stock to watch. This is on the gap scan. It gapped 8% today, so it is on the scans, but it's below VWAP right now. I would prefer to see it above VWAP, and like I said, break above 540 for 550, break in through one of these levels and hold above it. I really do like it here though, for some continuation. I just hope I don't get in on a random flush. That's why I haven't taken my entry yet, because you know the way that this one just dropped, it looked pretty good, you know, to break higher, but the way that one just dropped had me a little spooked. I don't want to get in too early and see a massive rejection here, because right here it actually looks like it's going to break in lower. It doesn't look like it's following this trend line pattern anymore. It looks like it's actually wanting to break lower. So if this one breaks, it's low on the 10-minute of 25, then I mean we're kind of done. This one's kind of gone. So far it's still keeping up though. Match it up here. Yikes. So I already, yeah, so there it is. So all right, now this one's done. So breaking lower. Oh shoot. It's easy to borrow. I didn't even see that. Oh my gosh. I could have taken an entry a long time ago then. I could have taken it right up here at 32. Wow. That's insane. I mean, really, I was looking for a long position on it. If it could have kept sideways consolidating here and actually ripped higher through view up, but wow, I didn't know it was easy to borrow. I completely missed an opportunity to take a short on it. So that's actually insane. That kind of sucks. Either way, I don't short primarily, so I don't know. It would have been new for me. Would have been profitable, but obviously I didn't take the trade. I missed out on it. Wow. So that's completely my fault. Let's go check out what else is on the scans. Car, not hitting it. FFIE, one we checked earlier, this one's actually doing pretty good, but it's, I don't know, no volume in it. It's pretty choppy, I'd say, for me. BKKT, kind of setting up in a way. Similar to VTNR, but this one's just more elongated, I guess, to on its horizontal axis. Okay. As long as BKKT can still hold this range, sideways consolidate, and we can potentially see it above VWAP and a breakthrough 7, I think we can get a push and then potentially get this to 750 around this level here. But this would need to break above VWAP and still hold these levels. So trend line here. And if I'm being real, I don't even know if these trend lines I'm drawing are legit. Like I feel like I see something, whatever, on these candles, but then you look at the 5-minute or you look at the 10-minute and you're like, yo, what? Like, what is that? So I hope the 1-minute stuff that I'm drawing out even makes sense. To me, it kind of makes sense. I know if it breaks above the trend line that it's currently in or breaks below, then it's like, okay, it broke pattern and it's kind of a shift in momentum, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just drawing, bogus out here and it really doesn't mean anything. Doesn't have much significance, I guess. So, but okay, here's where I'm liking it already. This one's breaking above, it's breaking its trend is what it seems like. It's holding this level pretty well. It's holding view up. 5-minute looks pretty good for a break higher over 97. Same with the 10-minute. 10-minute looks like it can break over 706. So I feel I should take an entry here. Gonna wait a little bit, see if it's gonna pull back any. 87, 85. So it breaks this 1-minute low. 1-minute low here is 83. So there's 83. 83 to 89. Ooh, that's another thing. Spreads are 5 cents. I'm immediately down 5 cents if I take this trade. So it's a double bottom there. I kind of feel like it's just gonna drop. The price action is just not there for me. I don't like it much. I want to see if this is actually going to pull back some more. I don't want to get in now and then it just tanks. But I really like that 5-minute right now. So we're going to see by getting in here. I'm going to wait it out. There's a drop. Still hasn't tanked or anything, which is good. Ask hasn't moved much at all though. 82. It's going to break into the 70s. I'm going to buy in here at 84. I'm buying at 84 because it's, oh, well, that's so crazy. As soon as I make my move, I see 70 on the bid. That's not what I wanted to see, actually. I was going to say it hasn't broken into the 70s yet. So I was surprised it was holding. I saw a lot of red go through and no break. Broke for a second, but now it seems to be holding this level. There's 85. I'm liking where this is going so far. As long as it can still keep holding, we're going to be going for the 5-minute high break. And really just a breakthrough 7. There's 86 now. See if we can get that breakthrough 7. I don't want to see this pull back more on this 1-minute candle. I actually want to see this 1-minute candle just rip through. Break this high here. There's 81 though. I don't like that 80. Low here is 78. If it breaks this low, I'm stopping out. So there's 78. Double bottom there. See if it can pop back up and hold. If not, I'm just going to have to call it quits. I might let this break 78 and see how far it goes. Wow, look at that. Crazy pop there. Double bottom. And all the way back up to 85 for some reason. So that's not too bad. Still not down tremendously. I'm in at 84, so really my stop should be at 70. But I feel that once it breaks that 1-minute low, like this one's already finishing pretty low. I want to see this one finish pretty high here, if I'm being honest. So there's a high open, surprisingly, 84 now. See if we can get the break over. I would love to see this in the 90s. Once it hits 90s, I think we have a clear direction over 7. It's 86. Let's see if we can break through this level again. 88's VWAP. No, it's not doing it. So I'm going to stop out there. I'm going to have to stop out. Maybe I stepped out a little early, but I got out at 80. Just not doing it. Next 5 minutes going to open here. It's going to open pretty low. I swear if this takes off without me right here, I'm going to be kind of pissed. The only reason I feel like I should have held is because it's still holding 80 fairly well, but there is a break lower, so I guess I might have sold in the right direction. I guess I had the right idea, just didn't work out in my favor. I wanted the 5-minute high to break. That was what I was really going for. And if it actually broke through 7, then we could have seen this potentially to 705. Really just the high of this last 10 minutes, which is 706. So there it broke lower. Now it's popping back up. But I guess another reason I was kind of spooked was because the MACD was actually coming back down. So I didn't have much confidence in it. But now look at it. All the way back to 8. Now it gets me so mad. Like, it didn't make its move, broke lower, and now it's all the way back up to 87. Kind of wild. If this breaks above view out, breaks through 7, I'm actually going to be pissed. Because then I just wasted a position for no reason. There's 91. Yep. Watch this one go without me now. 94. So this is what I was originally looking for just a couple candles prior. And I mean, oh well, I missed my opportunity, I guess. So I could have definitely kept holding my position, but I expected it to happen within these several candles. And I stopped out fairly quick, I'd say. 4-cent stop. Compared to actually stopping out down here at the low of 75. Even 75, I could have just kept holding my position, but I don't know, I just didn't feel like holding it. I thought it was gonna have a drop all the way back down to trend line, which trend line, if it did drop, would have been potentially in the 60s or 70, which 70 actually was my true stop. That's where it should have been, if I'm being real. So yeah, like this doesn't make much sense. Like it hasn't pulled back to this trend line, so I don't even know if this is actually working. I don't know. See, this one didn't even come close to my trend line. The top, I mean, the top was a nice indicator, and it actually broke through the top, and it's holding this level pretty well. I just want to see if it's gonna break through 7. There's 64. We're gonna see 60 or 64. Jesus, there's 694. We're gonna see 98, 99, 7, break through 7, and if it does break through 7, are we gonna see a break through 706? 706 is that last 10 minute. We still have about 1.5 or 2.5 minutes left to see that break before the next 10-minute opens. It could be another 10-minute setup if I'm being real, but I don't think I'm gonna stick around for it, if I'm being honest. I don't think I'm going to stick around for it. I have to edit this video because obviously the beginning had some information there. So I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And there's nothing else popping on the scans. ACVA is hitting the scans. Let's see what this one's doing. Most likely not going to trade that. WNW. This one doesn't look too bad. What's going on with this one? Has room up to its 200, 314. That's basically where the whole level's at. Okay, I like the action on this one so far. See if it just shoots straight into a halt. If not, I can get in early on a pullback, a micro pullback for the next break higher, and then we can see this ride up to 314 potentially. A little risky though. Not sure what's going on with this one. Oh, I can't even. Oh my gosh, you're joking with me right now. So that's what's going on. So we get the break at 3. No break at 3. I'm selling. Jesus, that's what's going on. So here's what happened, I guess. My enter key. I have to check that out. My enter key is gonna buy 100 shares. I don't know why. I don't have any key for that. My enter key is just not. My enter key is not even a key, so I don't even know why it's doing that. But oh, I guess it's because I'm in the order window and I press enter. Buy's already highlighted. It's already selected to 100. So I guess that's why. But whatever. Gotta change that, I guess. Good sell. I mean, it didn't break 3. Seemed like there was a lot of resistance there. So profitable trade by $5, but I still lost $5 more on commission. Didn't even matter. I just made half of it. We just lost $5 on that trade for no reason. So now my loss is at 42 basically. Let's see if we get to break a 3 this time around. It's 99 for a second. We're gonna get 3. There's 309. All the way to 327 halt level. So nice. WNW is actually halted. Oh, never mind. Big seller at 319 there. Jesus. 750,000. See if they move. No, the stock's coming back down. They actually moved their position even higher, 309. What the hell? Now they're stacking up here. That person's just selling. They're canceling, selling. They moved it to 308 now. For a second. Well, I guess it's a partial. Half of it's at 308, the rest of it was at 30 or at 3, I think, 299. Now it's at 306. Was at 306. 322. Jesus. So I really do like this one. But I obviously can't take big share sizes on it. I can't take 300. Well, it's not even a big share size. It's 300 shares. I can't even take that. I guess I can take 100, which is, I mean, that's cool, I guess. But I don't know, 100. It'd have to move a lot. That's why I have it at 300, because 300 is the perfect spot where it's the lowest I can go without taking a loss on commissions, like due to share size. Because 200, 100, I'm still taking a loss of $5 or $10 like automatically. It doesn't even matter if I take 299. I'm still technically taking a loss. 300 is where it's like break even, if that makes sense. Like I can take up to 300 shares before it equals my commission rate. So if I take 200, I'm below my commission rate, and I'm still taking that standard commission rate loss. So if it's $10 and I take 200 shares, I mean, it doesn't matter if I take 100, 200, 300, it's all going to be $10 until I take over 300 is we're going to start charging me, I guess, per share. So that's why I just keep it at 300. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here because I don't know. I mean, it's more action in my account, but more red too. Like, what the hell? So no profitable or true profitable trade besides WNW. That's because it was totally by accident, which, I mean, that says a lot. I mean, if I'm making money on accident compared to when I'm actually trying, I mean, that just sucks. So anyway, though, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I will see you guys tomorrow.